Hey everybody, Adam Savage here in my bunker in San Francisco. Get the lighting a little better. It's better. Here in my... Hey everybody, Adam Savage from Tested here in my cave in San Francisco. We are still currently under shelter-in-place orders, so I'm filming this on my iPhone for your enjoyment. And while we are here for the next few weeks, there's plenty of time for me to go over all sorts of tools that I love that you should know about. I have talked in the past about the need to have many different ways of making holes in a shop, whether it's hole saws or Forstner bits or spade bits or augers or any of the terrifying tools you can use on a mill for cutting bigger holes. But I haven't talked about circles. And circles, while holes are generally circular when you're making them with a tool, circles are different than holes. And there are all sorts of different ways of making circles. Perhaps the first way you learned how to make a circle is using something like this, a protractor that they gave you in school. And what you should know is everyone should have a protractor in their shop. Every maker should have a protracting set. And if you get a good set, you can actually buy it with detachable pieces so that you can actually add on greater functionality for bigger circles. So this here is an arm that allows you to offset the outer pencil drawing part of your protractor to make some actually fairly significant curves. Probably this looks to me like we could get almost 16 inches here. So first up, everyone should get a protractor set. But there are other ways of making quick and dirty circles if you need them, and they are some drawing templates for circles. There are a lot of different makers of these. These are made by Template Designs, but there are others. Rotring and other, your art store will probably have some of these. This is really useful stuff to have on hand for making certain specific curves or sizes of circles. They're great for early drawing phases. And they're relatively inexpensive. You can also buy bigger circle templates, and these come, I have these at imperial measurements with metric equivalents, but you can buy them imperial or metric. And just like protractors, I think everybody should have one of these, have these in their shop. This is a new tool I have recently purchased. It is called a Koala Tools ring ruler, and it is a circle template. It might not be perfectly exact. It's a little bit floppy, but they've done some mechanical stuff to it to make it more rigid. They've put it on an angle, and it's actually adjustable. You can open it up here by adjusting this relationship here, and you can open it, the arc length diameter within a certain bandwidth. I recently used this for a piece of quick and dirty furniture making, and it was actually a really nice tool. But none of these are tools that I came here to tell you about. I wanted to do a spread spectrum about drawing circles and having ways to draw circles in your shop, but I really wanted to cover this. And this is some circle templating that comes from the world of baking. These are cookie cutter circles, and you can buy these from any baker's supply, and they are a set of nested cookie cutters that are perfect circles. This is not an expensive item, but one, it gives you all sorts of circles that you can use as templates for drawing. That's one thing, which is great. You don't just have to use the inside of a roll of masking tape, which I used for like 20 years. It also allows you to cut perfect circles out of things like clay or plumber's epoxy if you're using that. And there's not much else you've got that'll cut you a perfect circle of that stuff, of soft sculptable goods while they're setting or while they're actually pliable. I can't gush enough about how useful these have been in the mere year that they've been in the shop. And I didn't know about them. I didn't know about them until my wife, Mrs. Don't Try This, who is an avid cook and avid baker, had a set like this in our kitchen. And she's like, can you get me out the 4-inch cookie round? And I was like, 4-inch cookie round? And then I found the box and I was like, dude, I need one of these in my kit. And so I went right out and bought one. You can buy your own in the links below, but cookie cutter circles. If you have your own techniques for drawing circles in the shop that are different than any of these, I'd love to hear about them, as I am always collecting new and better ways for drawing radii, diameters, and full circles. This has been a quick and dirty bunker show and tell of my favorite tools. Thanks very much. I'm Adam Savage. Stay indoors, stay safe, and we will see you all in person when this is all over. Thanks very much.